Hiya, I'm Saga, and this behind me, this is the towpath on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, where we're moored up at the moment. So last time I vlogged, I was in Devon, and while we were there, we came across a scrap shop that had this. Now this is a vintage crochet case. And yes, it's got some crochet hooks missing, but this is an Albemarle case. And it was made in Redditch near Birmingham. And I just love vintage crochet hooks and vintage crochet patterns and anything vintage really. So yeah, excited about those. But not only did they have those, they had loads of other hooks as well. And the ones I'm most excited about are, and yes, simple things please me. This one, which gold one, which is an American 4E it says, which is a 3.5mm hook, and that one's American, so quite exotic when you're from my part of the world. Right, what other ones have we got? Oh, this one, another exotic one. See, it's double-ended hook, and one end is a 5/0 and the other end is a 6/0, and it's made by Clover. Now a 5/0 is a 3mm and a 6/0 is a 3.5mm. Now the exciting thing about this is on the conversion chart I've used, it lists these as a Japanese measurement. So I've got an American hook, I've got a Japanese hook. I'm just super happy. And lots of other crochet hooks. I'm liking the ones with the little bauble on the end. Loving that. And all of these, they're all English ones, but they're all in old sizing. So this one here, this is a size 8, which is, it's gone. I believe it was a 3.5mm hook, I think. 4. She says it's a 4mm hook. I'm happy about all of them, so they'll all be useful. I think they range from a 2.5mm up to a 4mm and several repeating sizes, but I don't mind. They will all get used. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was telling you about the Doughnut buddies that we were doing with Nanny Moon's Crochet. Nanny Moon's Crochet. And Sally. Hi, Sally. So she picked out, the next day after my vlog, she picked out the, what did she pick out? The chameleon. So there we go, one chameleon. Loving the blue crest all the way along. The swan has just turned up. Hold on, let me turn you around. So the swan is here, and then, oh, she's not happy, swan, or he, not sure. And then we've got the duck, and we had some ducklings around as well earlier. But yes, this is our swan who lives here, and he has more right to be here than I do, to be honest. There we go. So I think the swan's just gonna sit there and hiss at me, hope I fling him some bread. What was I telling you about? Chameleon. Sorry, mate. There's the chameleon, and on the back, see, I've got his front legs are all green, and then on the back where I've got the donut, I've made his legs donut coloured. I love that. He's my favourite so far. Now the following week after that, so last Monday just gone, Sally drew the rabbit. It was a 1 donut pattern, so 1 out of 5 donuts is like the difficulty level. And this one was 1 donut, and you can kind of see. There he is, that's a rabbit. I did the mouth differently, nose, mouth, I'm not sure what it was. It was a little white bit in the middle. And the eyes were placed quite low down, which I thought was a bit odd, so I've moved them up. But still on your donut background with blue and white icing. I know, who's ever seen a blue rabbit, but never mind. But compared to the chameleon, it's very simple. it was quite relaxing to do actually. It didn't take very long at all. I like this one. It was more involved. It was a pain in the ass to do. Sorry, can I say that? It was a real pain in the puss. The little feet here, oh, it was a nightmare. I did them so many times. And the eyes, I couldn't get the eyes to sit right, so I went off pattern and did my own thing just to make it look like the picture. But otherwise, I'm happy how he turned out, even though he was difficult. Mr. Rabbit, he is like a baby's toy, so yeah. Still, my nephew's going to love him, I'm sure. Right, what's next? So, remember I showed you the bag for knitting, which I did from, I followed Just Vintage Crochet's tutorial, and also inspired by Engineering Knits. Now then, I love that pattern so much, I did another one. There, this is my second one. So I made it half the width of the last one. And I've used, it was tulip and primrose colours that I showed you before in my yarn haul. And there you go, a wee little project bag. And I hadn't had enough, my daughter wanted one, so I did another. And I've made this in, it's by flag colours, but you know, they're just pretty colours. They're nice, they go nicely together. And yeah, and she's put a nice rainbow ribbon with it and just a plain edging, like, but yeah, so that's another two. And guess what, I'm making another one. It's a bigger one again, but again I'm going off pattern and I'm doing an alpine stitch, and it's looking rather swish, if I say so myself. And I think the last thing I've got to show you today is this. This is, lovely. Wow, it looks really nice on the camera. This here is a cowl, or it will be a cowl when I sew it together. Obviously, the sides go together and it becomes more of a square, and that's going to be a cowl. But yeah, isn't that lovely? So this was made out of 4-ply Swaledale yarn that was hand dyed by Dilution. My friend Debbie, hi Debbie, she heads up Dilution, and she's got loads of lovely colours. Colours for spinning, colours for knitting or crochet. And yeah, this is one of her hand dyes, which I love. It's so good. Turns out Swaledale's not the softest, but I didn't know that, and I know now. But I'm still going to wear it. There. Oh. I know, looks a bit weird. Okay, Swan. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you have a lovely couple of weeks, because I think I'm going to be posting every other week. It seems to be how it fits in with life, and I have more to show you. So yeah, have a lovely couple of weeks, and I hope you tune in again. And if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. That would be great. I'm at 95 subscribers. I know, woohoo. And if I could get to 100, wow, icing on the cake. 150, cherry on top. But you know, not counting chickens before they've hatched. Yeah, so if you would subscribe, that'd be amazing. If you'd like, comment, let me know what you think, if I'm doing it right, if I'm not, what you want to see. And I will try and get some interesting footage of what I'm doing over the next couple of weeks. All right, so take care, be kind, bye.